Peter Thorpe from thenet.com.au. Thank you for being our webmaster at thebestpub.com.au. Wanted to spend a bit of time with you, Peter, just updating some information about the net and getting some advice from you. You have recently updated all the sites on our website. Tell us what they can now do.
Okay, Max. Well, the major difference is what we've done now. In the past, we've basically got content from the pubs, put it on the pages, built the pages, or created kind of a mini website from the pub's site. But we now actually have live content streaming from the pub's concerned website directly onto our site. Now, the big advantage of this, apart from the fact that it looks much better and gets a lot more information there, the biggest advantage is that now when you update your website, as a pub, we immediately update our website too. So it means that we're giving people current, up-to-the-minute information rather than information that might be, a week or two or more old.
Yeah, so it doesn't take. It's not a double handling situation, and you were talking about the importance of current information. You tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, particularly with pubs, I think that people want to know what's going on at the pub this week, tonight, today. They don't want to go to a website and see information that's a week old or, last year's Melbourne Cup or whatever. They need to see what's going on at your pub this week. They want to know what's on your menu and what events you're promoting. It might be sporting events, your pool comp, whatever it is. It could even be entertainment if you have an entertainment outlet. And people want to know current information. It's vitally important because people rely more and more on the web to get information, and that information has to be up to date.
Now, all the sites you build, you always build them on the basis of the operators being able to go in and make their own changes, make their own alterations.
We like to give the user access to update the site themselves. Some web developers don't like doing this because they think it takes money out of their pocket. We'd much prefer you do it yourself because A, we show you how to do it very simply, and B, we don't want to be hassled with the minuati, the little things.
The little bits and pieces.
Exactly, we'd much rather you do that than us, yeah.
Now, if the site is a flash site, it's much more difficult to do it on a flash site. You might just explain flash sites for the people that don't understand that.
Yeah, I think we were talking about this the other day, Max. I've noticed that a lot of pubs have what they call flash sites that are created in flash animation. Flash is like... Your site is kind of like a movie, so which can look very, very effective and can give some really good visual effects. But the biggest problem with it is, unless you're actually a web designer who's familiar with flash animation, it makes updating the site very difficult, almost impossible for the average Joe. So my philosophy on this would be keep it simple. Sure, you want it to look smart, you want it to look snappy, you want it to look professional, but you also need to be able to update that site yourself, and you need to be able to do that on a regular basis, perhaps even daily.
And I guess that's the reason why Google is not a flash site.
Exactly.
That's the best example of it.
Pretty good example, I think. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, you want them to be able to go in, update it immediately with everything and anything that's
Well, Google's a classic example. I mean, Google is the biggest information site in the world. When you go to Google, all you see is a little logo of Google and a bar where you type in what you're looking for and you go straight to what you're looking for.
Yeah.
You don't want to see all the bells and whistles. You might remember some of those people who've been on the web for a while remember some of those early search engines like Yahoo and Netscape, and where they had the sort of portal approach with 5,000 entries and bells and whistles flashing at you. All they're really looking for is information, and if you keep that in mind with creation of your website, you can. I think you're doing the right thing.
Yeah, I guess that's the reason for people going to the net, to the pub or to thebestpub.com.au. They're really looking for information, aren't they?
That's correct. I mean, you might be looking at it saying, "We're going out tonight. Where will we go?" And you're going straight to the best pub. You're looking for a pub in a particular location, or pubs in a particular location, and then you're looking to see what's on at those pubs or what's on the menu at those pubs, etc. So that information is vital. That information has to be up to date.
And Peter, the latest thing and the last thing we'll talk about is the It's Our Shout that we have recently introduced. You're pretty impressed with that. Do you think that's a...
I think it's a great idea.
You've done a great job in setting it up for us. Yeah.
I really do. And it works so well because it means that people... It's a win-win situation. People go there, they get a voucher to bring along to your pub. Sure, they get a little bit of a discount off their meals or their drink or whatever, but it introduces new people to you, new customers. It also is designed to add those people to your database, so you can build up your own local database, and so you know the customer wins and the pub wins, and I just think it's a terrific concept.
Yeah,
and it's working
for $4, if you do the $10 voucher, it's a pretty cheap way of getting customers.
I would think so. I think most pubs would be pretty happy to pay $4 to get a new customer who might be a customer for life. Incidentally.
Yeah. How much is that worth? Peter, how do people get in touch with you? Give us a website and a telephone number.
Okay. Well, they can go to my website, thenet, thenet.com.au, or give me a call. I'm in Sydney on 02 9 314 6879. I look forward to hearing from you and talk to you soon.